Hi guys, Dr. Wendy Dearborne here, author of Green is for Life, a simple guide to creating healthy, life-giving green smoothies. Taken from chapter 4 in my book, What is a Green Smoothie? But more to that, it's using food as medicine. And I believe that food truly can be used as a wonderful form of medicine. I believe that nature has given us everything, and I mean everything that we need. It provides. So that being said, taken from my book, page 17. What is a green smoothie, basically? A green smoothie is a delicious, naturally creamy concoction of luscious, naturally ripened fruits, crisp garden vegetables, and tender leafy greens that have been pulverized into a liquid by a blender, preferably a high-speed blender like a Vitamix. It's a simple way of taking in large quantities of raw vegetables combined with fruits in a palatable way. It's a deliberate way of selecting raw foods for their healing properties and their nutritional benefits. It's ultimately about choosing to use food as medicine. Fresh foods in their natural state, fruits, vegetables, herbs, even organically grown or raised meat, and wild caught fish have been created by nature to provide everything that you need to keep you healthy in mind, body, and spirit. Chemically laden processed foods that have been created by man to fill an emotional need in your life. For example, fast prepackaged food, no real planning, shopping, or even preparation required on your part. This gives the illusion of freeing up your time. It's one less thing for you to have to cram into your already overextended day. But in the long run, at the cost of your health, is it really worth it? Also, you never hear, or at least I've never heard, "Oh my God, you've been dumped. Let me grab the fruit salad and 2 spoons," or "Let me grab a veggie tray and spinach and eggplant dip and I'll be right over." No, what you hear is, "Oh my God, you've been dumped. Let me grab the ice cream or the cheesecake or the mac and cheese and 2 spoons. Girlfriend, I am on my way." It's my belief that processed foods are geared psychologically to support our emotional deficits and not to bring nutritional value or balance to the whole, the mind, the body, and the spirit. This week I had seen on Facebook, and I would say, although I'm coming out and doing this at this moment, I would say I didn't do any major due diligence on this. But this week I actually saw on Facebook that the makers of Ben and Jerry's, and please bear in mind that I have not done any due diligence on this. The makers of Ben and Jerry ice cream were trying to get a bill blocked so that they wouldn't have to say what ingredients are in their product. And for me, what really triggered for me was literally this: that ice cream is literally made of perhaps 5 ingredients. You've got eggs, milk, cream, sugar, and vanilla. So you have this, and really and truly, if you want pure ice cream, then my thing is make it yourself. Ben and Jerry's are in business. They're doing what they do best. and they're trying to protect what they do. And believe me, I am not sort of like being an advocate. I'm just telling you that they're in business. They're in business to make money, and they're in business to make money from making ice cream that has ingredients in it that don't need to be in it. You see, food has a nutritional value. When you start tampering with food and start adding things to it, chemical things to enhance it, you take it to another level, and it's taken to another level that has really no nutritional value for you. Yeah, it can tap into the emotional side of you. As I said, it does a psychological thing. It can tap into you from a psychological standpoint, and it plays into the deficit. You know, if you are hooked on sugar, where's the sweetness in your life? You know, it's that sort of thing. You know, it helps to fill those voids, or it appears to do so. But in the long run, it is truly damaging to your health. It's truly damaging to your health. People complain about meat. Actually, people complain about everything in regard to the actual food industry. Well, the food industry is doing what they do best. Picketing and rallying and doing all this sort of stuff, for my part, in my opinion, isn't nearly as effective as you not purchasing their produce or their product. It's nowhere near as effective as you not purchasing their product. But you see, for many people, in order not to purchase the product, it means that they're going to have to do work. For many people, in order not to purchase pre-packaged food means that they're going to have to do things from scratch, and that takes work. And many people don't want to invest that kind of work. They don't want to invest that kind of time. Well, you see, when you don't want to do for you, somebody else is going to do for you, and they're going to tell you what it is that you have to have. So if you're wanting something different, for you, if you're wanting something different from the food that you eat, if you are truly wanting to recognize that the food that you eat has medicinal value, from a cherry to a peach, even to a serious chicken broth, when you look at this, if you want to look at food for its nutritional value and its medicinal value, then one of the things you're going to have to do is go back to basics. And going back to basics means you're going to have to get them pots and pans out and start rattling them in that kitchen. Rattling them. Food is medicine. And it's medicine that nature has given us in abundance. If one thing doesn't work, another thing has been given for us to work. If this doesn't work, something else will work. Or you combine two things and you'll get something else that will work for you. Nature has given us food as medicine because it's harmonious. It resonates with who we are. It resonates with who we are. So guys, what I suggest is, of course, a green smoothie a day keeps the illnesses at bay, whether they be, physical, emotional. Have a smoothie a day. That's what I'm an advocate for. Have a smoothie a day. Have a green smoothie a day, not just laden with fruit, but have a green smoothie daily. Select your vegetables, your raw vegetables. Select your fruit. I mean, it's summertime. Fruit is in season and it's abundant. Like peaches and nectarines, and they're sweet. You've actually got a window where they're really sweet. Everything's really sweet. It's absolutely delicious. Let your freezer become your best friend, guys. Let your freezer become your best friend. Peaches are in season. Get your peaches and peel them. Use them in your smoothies. Avocados are in season. Get your avocados, and instead of them going ripe and you throwing them away and blah, 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 slice them up, throw them in the freezer, use it in your smoothies. Cherries, bananas, all these sort of things. Kale, spinach, all these things can be frozen. Swiss chard. All these things can be frozen. Your regular greens, mustard greens, although mustard greens are really strong for a smoothie on my part, really strong. But you've got mustard greens, collard greens. All of these things can be frozen and used for later. So guys, recognize that God, the universe, whomever your chosen deity is, whomever your chosen God is, or whatever your thought process is, has created an abundance of things from which we can partake of to heal or to help heal the mind, the body. And, you know, for me, truthfully, the spiritual self is always intact. It's the mind and body that actually needs help. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborne, and I will be back at some stage, and we will continue our conversation on Green is for Life, a simple guide to creating healthy, life-giving smoothies, and why I feel that they should be a part of your world. You can find me at itsmylifemychoice.com. Thanks for listening.